Hey guys, RV here, back with another video, and today, whoa, knocked over my camera almost. Today I'm back with more Persona 4 Golden. In the last episode, we just did a lot of social links, and that's really all we've been doing for the past few days, because after doing those dungeons, there's nothing to do but boost up your social links. You gotta fold cranes, dude. You gotta fold those cranes. Not been come on, how long does it take to finish a bundle of cranes, man? It should not take that long. Cranes are not that complex of animals to fold. Alright, little time left. Dragon's blood. Dragon's blood? Dragon's blood? Whatever. Do I really need to listen to this? No, I don't. It just increases my knowledge for absolutely no reason. Although we should be able to get like the top score with our current knowledge ranking. What did everybody else do? Cultural Club, Yosuke, and Yukiko, and Naoki. Well, let's go see if I can hang out with Yukiko, because I want to get that social link maxed out. I'm not ready to advance yet. That's fine. I'm just trying to max out the social link, honestly. Because you max out your party members first, because that, like, the skills you learn from that and the things that it can end up doing in the middle of battle is really, really helpful. Like when shoot, was it Yosuke? I think it was Yosuke who does the wake up slap a few times. Yes, I'm home, Dojima, of course. What? Huh? Alright, anyway, more cranes. Let's go. I don't care about the home shopping program. Freaking cranes. All we're doing is cranes. All we're doing is making cranes. We are not doing cranes. We are just... all we're doing is making cranes. Oh god, I feel like I need to clarify that, because there's gonna be that one person who's like, wait, why are we doing cranes here? We're just making cranes. We're not doing cranes, we are just making origami cranes. Anyway, to change the subject, I have chocolate. Love chocolate. And I haven't had chocolate in a long time. I'm not really a sweet person. But, which one of these sports also uses an anchor? Tug of war. Yup. Da-da-da-da. It's been a long... I don't think I've played tug of war since I was like a little kid. Kinda want to play tug of war again. But, as I was saying... I'm not really much of a sweets kind of guy here. I'm not much of a sweets guy. But, there are some times where I'll, like, kind of, I guess, indulge myself. I don't know if that's the right word, but every now and then I'll have something sweet, like chocolate, or, I don't know, what else is sweet. I'm more of a spice kind of person. I love spices, I love sour stuff. Sweets were just never really my thing. I just never really... I think it's like as a kid, I had a lot of cavities. I think there was a point in time where I had 6 or 7 cavities. So I never, like after you get cavities, you're like, oh wow, I should really cut off on the sweets. Especially in my case, when I had like 6 or 7, I was like, okay, I should really stop eating sweets. I should stop eating sugar. And so I kind of did. Midterms are starting on Friday. Ugh. I'm not like going to school anymore. Well, no. We have online school now because Corona. But, where do you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? You'd find it on like the very edge. Kind of, oh, come on, Yosuke. It's on the right, it's on the right, it's on the right. I believed in you, really? Nah, man. I really don't think you believed in him, not to be honest. It did not look like you believed in him. It did not sound like you agreed with him. Oh, man. We have exams! It's just more rain. Movie with kanji. Ate at Aya. I guess we could go see the movie with kanji, but I don't think we have a social link established yet. Let's just go eat at Aya. Not Junes. We're not going to Junes today. No. We're going to friggin' Aya. We're trying to devour that meatball. I think the only way you can actually finish the meatball is if you have all of your stats maxed out. Which, you know, should happen should happen soon. And if not, you always have New Game Plus.
And now the weather.
Oh, so this was the last day to save Naoto. Okay, so the story's gonna start progressing now.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. Gotta check the Midnight Channel. Let's go. But we already saved Naoto, so we're perfectly fine. There's gonna be no one on that Midnight Channel. Alright, it's midnight. I don't know why oh well yeah. You gotta check if the fog is set in or not. I was gonna say I don't know why you have to look outside just to watch to get ready to watch the Midnight Channel, but you gotta make sure the fog is in. No one's appearing on the Midnight Channel since the killer since the killer has been rescued, it seems Naoto has been thwarted. No, switch the two around. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer has been thwarted. Naoto is not the mastermind into all this. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Love this music. Love this music. Damn it. Again? Do. That silhouette looks oddly familiar, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Honestly, I can't make out anything from the silhouette other than it's kind of a skinny person. Naoto Shirogane!
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But, hey, your uniform.
Huh? Yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince. That's no prince. I heard he's a she. Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
What?
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
Hey. Naoto.
My, rumors spread so quickly.
This is a small town. We're on your side.
Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf.
That's a fat lie. There's no way rumors don't bother you.
So please, treat me as you did before. That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet.
Oh, it's far from over.
Let's go over the finer points after school.
Finer points, huh? Would you look at that? It's already after school. Juda's food court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there.
No one?
Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something.
From behind? Hold on, how did he get inside your house?
Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Also, can we talk about how Naoto remembers the most out of everybody else? Everybody else is like, oh yeah, I don't remember. The guy rang the doorbell, but like everything after that, everything's blank. But Naoto's like, all right, here's a play-by-play of exactly what went down. Oh shoot!
Seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious.
Yeah, there you go. How could you remember all that? So Naoto wasn't completely unconscious. Well, with stuff like chloroform or something to make you unconscious, it's best to just hold your breath and not breathe it in as much as possible. Unless you could breathe in, you're probably not gonna like pass out or anything. So
I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared.
breath control.
And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
Yeah, man, she's got it down pat.
That ain't something to be proud of.
You are too damn calm about all this.
Well, I mean,
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
That's
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell?
Yup.
That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened.
Yep.
Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be...
Hold on, wait, not everybody here. Chie, Yosuke, me, and Teddy had nothing going on there.
And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical.
Near identical.
There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron,
That's all he did.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
Love copycat killers. Those are always
Wonder
great.
King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
It's possible that he was just thrown in.
that's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world.
It's kind of a shot in the dark to assume that throwing someone into a TV would end up with them dead. It's a shot in the dark.
Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run. He probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side.
So, okay, hold on.
It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way.
So, say that we went into the TV and we got defeated. What happens to us then? Does the same thing happen where, you know, the next day, our, like, quote-unquote dead body shows up hanging from somewhere? Or is there something else that, like this, like what happens if we get a game over? What happens to our bodies that were in the TV? Because the whole dead body hanging from somewhere and unknown cause of death, that only happens on the foggy nights. So, what would happen? Would our body just like stay in the TV world until that next foggy day comes? Or it's just a curious question that I have.
Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However,
We cannot.
I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Alright, Dojima, we need help here.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
Dojima!
They wouldn't admit
Adachi.
it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place.
Well, no. Dojima has a suspicion that there's another true culprit out there.
Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
Yeah, it's not the entire police department who says they want the case done and over with and Mitsuo's the true culprit for everything. Adachi and Dojima really, like, they got a feeling there's someone else out there, so.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them.
Yeah, Dojima's not bringing anything up to anybody else besides Adachi, so he's kind of safe there.
The police won't readily concede that they made false charges. All the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, The overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Despite all the plot, not really plot holes, but there's so many holes in that case.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Yep.
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
Yeah, like, I don't know, it depends, but like...
Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, you know...
What?
I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
Dude.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It's natural to be scared in circumstances like
It
that.
can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto,
What is it?
you got balls. For a girl.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move.
Does Naoto bind? Because thinking of that scene that happens in the hospital, does Naoto bind?
But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please
Because
allow
we
me
showed
to
up on the
do my
TV. Because y'all showed up on the... Did we not talk about this? Y'all show up on the TV, and that means you're a target for some reason. Of course. Naoto is crazy
Thank
strong.
you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Naoto joined the group. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Well, of course, we have a detective on our side. Of course she'll be a strong asset to solving the case. She's a detective.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this
Why
way.
does that make me think of that Markiplier King of the Squirrels video?
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you.
Prepared in advance, Teddy.
They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself.
I think everybody can.
If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
Teddy knows she's off limits. The true culprit is still at large. For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move. Which doesn't happen for a while, in all honesty. Like, you got quite a while before anything goes on with the killer. The true culprit. Like, I'm pretty sure we have a whole month before anything happens with the killer. So, there's a lot of time to pass. There's a lot of time to pass. And, you know, it's you could say that's good, because that means you got a lot of time to bring up your social links. But, hospital janitor, it will deepen, so I think what I'm going to do is try to get through as much of the days as possible. I'm just going to skip through all the unnecessary dialogue. Are we gonna find that woman again? Yep, there's that woman again. The old lady in mourning garb is standing there again. I wonder why she wears that mourning garb so often. Good evening, I'm sorry what happened last time when I was staring at your face. You looked like someone I knew. God damn it. Alright. Do you work here? Only part-time.
Is that so?
I have a granddaughter about your age. She went home today, though. Thinking about it, meeting you here is a wonder. A wonder? But I won't be coming back here anymore. We should meet again. This isn't a big town. We might run into each other eventually. Yeah, she's the... Yeah, I like to take in the sun at the riverbank when I have days off. She's the, lady at the riverbank. And you can start a social link with her, like, any time after this happens, I believe. So, I believe her name is Hisano? That's what I want to say, is that her name is Hisano.
Oh, you're here.
Talk about timing. That room over there needs some work done in it. Perhaps you could, oh, whatever. Just get in there. Hi, I thought I heard something, and I'm hearing things, man. Okay, everything's back in order. The patient who had been in this room just left a little while ago, so I want you to mop the floor. Bruh. I'd rather not know. I hope you were kidding. I hope you returned right from the brink of death. Damn. Good patient who always listened to what I said. I don't think I want to know. President of his company at a young age. Why does this remind me of German? From friggin' Mystic Messenger. He wanted to get back to his work. German! Leave earlier than we had scheduled over. It's like some weird combination of Juman and Zen. And I don't think either of those two would like that I said that. Such stupid things. That, however, does not sound like Juman. Everyone leaves. They only need me when they're my patients. In the end, oh wow, that's sad. It's good that they get better. This is exactly why I don't like kids. They try to win arguments. Sorry, but you gotta say, like, you can't say you want someone to stay if they're like half dying. The streets are dark. Bruh. People are gonna leave. No one wants to stay in a hospital for longer than they absolutely need to. That's just what happens here.
Nice work.
But anyway, now that we're rank 4, I think we can go start that social link with the woman that just left. And we're all talking. Oh, there's Naoto.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Do you have time after school today?
We should, yeah.
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
Teddy?
Doctor?
You mean a vet?
No, a human doctor, probably.
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is. And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well.
Ah.
We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health.
I doubt it. If anything, it's had positive effects because we're getting a lot of exercise. But I doubt it should have any negative effects on
Since
anything.
you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Okay, so me and Yosuke need to be examined the most then. Or we need the examination the most because we've been doing it much longer than everybody else. Like, True Chie joined at about the same time, but me and Yosuke, or the protagonist and Yosuke, were the first ones to enter the TV. So,
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
if there were negative effects, we would have felt it at this point. It's been, what, 6 months since we started doing this?
Yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
She's just wicked mature.
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Alright, okay, listen here, dude. Height's got nothing to do with being an adult. I know adults that are pretty damn short.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
Yosuke, height's got nothing to do with being an adult. Height's got nothing to do with being an adult, right? Yes, I'm short. Okay, I'm 5'1". Shut up. Not 5'1". I'm 5'2". Oops.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
I don't think that ever happens in hospitals.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too. Oh, they're back.
Well, I'm just more curious about Teddy.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Teddy, I'm going to punch your teeth out.
So did they
I
find out
hate
anything about Teddy?
puns.
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
What?
I even had them take an x-ray, but nothing came up on it.
Nothing?
No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read.
Damn.
A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal.
For a human.
Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Well, yeah, his human body formed while he was inside that bear suit. Remember when we first opened that bear suit and there was nothing in there?
Oh my. What should I do?
Teddy.
They took a look at everything inside me.
Teddy.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
Yep. Just let him
Find
be.
anything wrong with them, right?
Yeah, just let him be.
Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality.
You could say that.
And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
It has to do with parts of the soul, I believe.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people.
There's a book. I'm gonna see if I can find the book. But it kind of goes in depth. Not really in depth, but it talks about like different parts of the soul. And two of those parts are actually the persona and the shadow. Let's see if I can't find it. Parts. I don't remember what the book was called, though. That's Plato's argument. There's Plato's argument for the parts of the soul, and there's a different argument for parts of the soul. But I can't seem to remember. Because Plato's argument is not what... I'm trying to find stuff. I forget who... It's like persona, shadow, ego, and something else. It's based off of a book, and I can't remember what that book is called. I'm trying to find it right now. Come on, there's gotta be something. I'm gonna keep progressing this.
I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident.
Trying to find it.
And shadow are common psychological terms.
Is this the guy? Is this the guy who wrote it? I don't even know.
Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across.
By the Corrijo group?
A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
Oh, wait, I think I found it. Carl Jung. Carl Jung. Persona, ego, shadow, and animus. Yeah, this is what I was talking about here. Hold on, let me show you this. This is the infographic that I was talking about. It's by a, it's a theory by a guy named Carl Jung, who, like, the self is comprised of the persona, the ego, which is like kind of the not conscious, but like conscious, and the shadow. It's a very interesting thing that, like, I personally was very interested in when I first played this game and found out about that. But like, if you guys are also interested in it, I implore you to do your own research, because, you know, there's a lot of interesting things to read about when it comes to different theories. Because obviously Plato had his theory about what the soul is, and Carl Jung's theory has to do with, like, persona, the shadow, the ego comprises oneself, which, you know, all three terms are right there: shadow, ego, and persona.
He becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing?
You could say that.
Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares about the details? Doesn't matter what they are. If they get in our way, I'll crush them.
Hold on, Kanji.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
Yeah, there's really no way to know at this point.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
They literally found nothing on you, Teddy.
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so...
There were no personal details shown to the world. They found nothing about you.
Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free.
How did he fit that inside his shirt, and how did it not fall out?
Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
Teddy?
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
We can tell by who's the shortest there.
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway?
Basic stuff!
Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
Yosuke?
Are you a complete and utter moron?
Yes, he is.
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages.
Okay, Rise, that's different for you.
Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted. No, don't say mine.
Teddy?
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make
Why are we talking about this? Just someone take the papers away from Teddy. Now until you're right next to him.
What? Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see.
Notice how Naoto and Kanji both started getting interested?
Huh? Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured?
Ryuji! For real?
Anyways,
Yeah, that's what makes me think Naoto binds, because Rise was looking at breast measurements, and then she was like, for real? Someone insert a clip of Ryuji from Persona 5 saying for real.
the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore.
Toss him in the shredder now, toss him in the shredder
I'm
now.
going to go shred them.
There we go.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
Yes. Let's.
After all that, they found out nothing about me.
Oh, I wonder what I really am. We'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Social link! Alright. What is it, rank 6? Yup. Teddy's a social link that will be maxed out by the end of the story. Same with the Fool, yeah, same with the Fool social, like, the Fool social link and the Star social link are 2 social links in this game that will be maxed out by the end of the story, no matter what. So you don't really need to worry about hanging out with either. Or, you don't really need to worry about hanging out with Teddy, I should say, seeing as...
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
That's fine! Teddy and I are having an important conversation here, can't you see that? Man, Yosuke. Yeah. Midterms start next Friday. Study? No, we got max knowledge, dude. We don't need to study. Anyway, I'll end off this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!